All right, we're live. Excellent. Hello. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Oh yeah, I should probably check if... Oh yeah, we got some people here. I was late again with setting up the stream. Did it like 1.5 hours before the stream started. I've been forgetting that recently. Should do it like the same day as the stream ends. But last time I tried to set up the stream right after I finished the stream and it didn't work. But maybe it's because the stream that I had done needed to finish in some way. Anyway, I am streaming the same time as before. Although I have been considering maybe on Wednesdays to start doing it 1 hour earlier. That's something I'm considering now. That's probably better for me. I'm doing it at 9 p.m. these days, but maybe I'll start doing it at 8 p.m. and then I'll have a little bit of time just before I go to bed and to relax a bit. Hello! I'm on vacation. Ah, nice. Once again, I'm meeting the amazing Robotprins. Yes, I am Robotprins. I promise. Hoi An City. Hoi An City. Oh, okay, I guess that's the name of a city in Vietnam. This transition sucks. One annoying rat. Hi! Yeah, I can see you. It's a rat that is biting into a pizza slice. Nice. They love their pizzas. What can I say? You don't need a studio. You need a computer and you need just to learn a few things, I guess. You just need a software to make music in and learn how to use it. I'm not sure even what you mean by studio. I don't have a studio and I make music, so I guess I'm fine. I mean, if you want to record guitar, for example, you need an audio interface so you can connect your guitar to your computer through the audio interface. But isn't the Fami Studio working? Or Studio Fami Studio? Yeah, I forgot. Uh, hmm. Okay. If I make something here. Ooh, I just had an idea. Okay, so let's say. So I'm gonna try here to, like, this transition does not work that well. Yes, hey Aiden Ransele, didn't you make the music for Geo? Well, I didn't make any music for Geo, but he used my music. I had made music, original music, and he liked it, so he asked if he could use it. Yeah, but he has not asked me to make any music for him. Maybe it doesn't matter to. But yes, the song that is used in Gwain Saga 007, the episode 7, and episode 8, I have made both of those songs. One of them I made myself. Yes, Fight Chili with Chili. I made that one myself. And the other one, Icke Baby, I made with Rymdkraft. That's right. Yes, that's me. So this is usually how I work. I mean, you try to make a section go into another section as smoothly as possible, but it doesn't always work like that. So there are ways you can make a section go smoothly into another section, even if it's not, it seems that natural at first. So I'm gonna have a go at it now, like, because now it sounds like this. It's sort of like the beat is just changing all of a sudden. It's not bad, but it could be a nicer transition. So I'm gonna try to more lead it into this new section. That's so cool to have an animator use your music. I love pixel music. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's also super cool. He used it. It's cool to see my music being used in animation. And I mean, I would love to make more music for animation, but I haven't got the opportunity until this time. I played Shovel Knight and fell in love with that music. Yes, that game is awesome. The music in that game is awesome today. I don't know who composed the music, but that guy, he or she is really skilled. Or like they really understand that old NES vibe. Sounds a lot like Mega Man, yeah. Which I probably also sound a lot like Mega Man. So I'm gonna try to do a little arpeggio into this daga thing here. So I'm gonna try to lead it in to it from 2 bars before. Something like this, maybe. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm also considering now, what do I want to do with the bass here? Yeah, the bass is like, it's so different. Just changes. My favorite Spectre Knights theme. Unfortunately, I played the game and I finished the game, but I didn't buy the OST, so I wasn't listening to each song, so I don't remember. But I remember they were all great. Okay, I'm gonna try something different here. So let's try this instead. Tell me, what's your favorite Shovel Knight theme? Yes, as I said, I don't remember. I play the game, but I don't remember, or I didn't get the OST, and I didn't memorize what the names of them are. But they are all really nice songs. That's hello. Thanks for tuning in again. You have been watching my streams almost every time these past few weeks. Are you enjoying the music I'm making? I'm talking to Hitman Diego. Yes, good to hear that. Actually, okay, I'm gonna listen to this together with the thing I made before. Look. Oh wait, that's not it. With the pulse. Marlo, one way you can look at this is, so you don't have a piano, then you can figure out a different way to learn music. And that's the way I would go about it. If you can't have access to like a certain thing, it doesn't mean you can't make music. It just means you have to be creative with how you approach making music. There are many things that I didn't used to have, and because of it, I had to think of different ways to approach it. If you tell yourself, "Oh, I don't have a piano, I can't make music," then that's going to become your reality. Instead, think, "Okay, I can't get a piano. What can I do?" So, stay positive. There is always a way. There is a way if you want to. And if you tell yourself you can't do it, then you can't do it. That's the way it works. Yeah, this is good. Like, one thing that you could try is the way that I'm doing it. I'm actually not using my piano. It is a little bit difficult if you have never used a piano, or if you don't understand the piano at all. Maybe it might be confusing. But I would just suggest, if you can play the guitar, then you can play the guitar and you could just move notes like this. And find the note on the guitar. And try to start that way, for example. There are many ways you can figure it out, even if you don't have a piano. And then eventually, if you do get a piano, then that is helpful too. Oh, there is the way. Exactly. There is the way. There is always the way. It might not be easy, but there is a way. Yeah, I think that's fine. So it will be like this. Yeah, this is a much more natural transition. Then also, I'll need to do something with the kick though, or with the drums. Yeah, with the kick and the snare. I have classical guitar, $52. Yes. It's it's been a couple of streams since I saw what is happening. Are you still doing the cover of WoW? Nope. I have finished working on it on the stream for now, and now I'm just gonna work on it by myself for a little bit. I am doing something new now. Yeah. I'm doing a song that someone sent to me. Sunnexo is the artist's name. He sent me a melody that he had been working on, and he was nice enough to let me arrange it. so I'm arranging his melody and making a new song out of it as a challenge. Yes. Sunnexo, Sunnexo. He joined one of the streams. Maybe he's been joining more of the streams too. I'm not sure. He hasn't been commenting. So, but he said, I was talking on the stream about, does anyone have a melody that I could arrange? And then he sent me something he had been working on, and now I am arranging it. Okay, let me show you what his melody is, so you understand what the premise of this stream is. So this is what he made. It's very cool. So that's what he made, and then I'm just taking whatever I want from this song and I rearrange it completely. And yes. So this, I'll just play it from the start again for someone who hasn't been listening, watching this stream. This is what I started out with. Just taking a very different approach to what he made. Part of why I make this is just to show like a melody. You can do so many things with a melody if you have if you let yourself be creative about it. So you can let it turn into something completely different. Oh, yeah. My part of song on my old laptop that I made year ago. Whoa, that's cool. Thanks. Yes, so this is what I've been making now over the last few streams. Yes. His song is a little bit more complete, I guess. I'm just testing different stuff here and whatever. Like I'm doing this while I'm talking to you guys, and it on the stream. I've only been working on it during the stream, so it's a little bit free flowing as far as what I do each stream, and yeah, it turns into whatever it turns into. But yeah, I like how this just having it flow into this section a little bit better than it did before. And if I don't know how many of you are composers out there, but for me, that was one of my issues when I started composing. Is like I had ideas for different parts I wanted to make in a song, and I could make the different parts, but I couldn't make them fit with each other, and it makes the song very. The flow of the song sounds strange if they don't connect with each other. So at some point I started thinking about that, like why don't my different parts, why don't they connect well? And there are several reasons for that. So yeah, that's part of what I did today. Was like, for example, I knew here that there was gonna be this thing. So before this part started, I lead in with a similar arpeggio, like, and then it starts. So it feels more natural when the actual section start, or like the bass, that you have some kind of bass lead into where the first note of the new section is. And it could also be like well, normally it would be like a reverse cymbal, something like that. Especially if it's electronic music, like you have some kind of reverse cymbal that goes from low volume to high volume, and then you hear the cymbal. So it's like something like that. So if you have that when you start a new section, it feels like the transition is smoother than just having it go into a new section without anything like that. So what I did to make it sound like that sort of reverse cymbal is just to use the noise here. This one is very short though, so I could actually make this a little bit longer, and it might sound better actually. So I will give that a try. If you're wondering what I'm doing now, this is the velocity of the notes, and it just, in Magical 8-bit plug, it just means that the volume changes. That's all it does. So this is low volume and this is high volume, and so this would be max volume and this would be zero volume. I mean, if I take a note here, this is as high the volume can get, and then the more I do this, it becomes lower. So all I'm doing here is I take low volume and then make it higher, and then it hits the peak when the new section starts. And because I copy pasted here, it looks strange, so I make it into more of a straight line, and it should have that sort of reverse cymbal effect. Right, like that. I always want to try to get into composing, but I don't think I have that mentality capacity to make a song, let alone a few notes. Hey, give it a try. You don't have to make a song like me or like anyone else. You can, if you feel like, that might be cool, then make anything. And there are so many ways you can do it. I mean, there are people who don't know anything about music theory per se, and they just do, they use samples and put them together in an interesting way. A lot of like hip hop music maybe works that way, that you use a lot of samples and put them together with a beat. And some music you can't come up with music theory, really. Like it doesn't come from that place. It comes from more of a different kind of way of looking at music. So I mean, if you want to try it out, I think you should try it out. Maybe I should turn up the volume of the noise. I'll give it a try. See if... You said you can cover some part of music, right? Yes. If you have a melody of some sort, you can send it to my Gmail. It's just robotprins@gmail. I wonder if I can write it here. Well, it's Robotprins, my name, and then @gmail. So probably I might not be able to write it. But yes, if you want me to cover, I can put your... Exactly. But with a lowercase r. So... and I can put that melody in this song somewhere. Try to work it in. I'll give it a shot. I don't know how to do that, but unless I try, I don't know. So here's something I could do. I could do like a noise, like going from really high pitch to low pitch, and then going from low pitch to high pitch throughout this section to sort of sound like a wave. Let's give that a try. Let's see. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Yes. Let's instead... Maybe I'll even do this. And... Hey Prince, I just got through BMT. Just wanted you to know your live streams really helped me out when I was quarantining around Christmas. Oh, that's nice to hear. Thank you for sharing that with me. Let's see. Basic military training. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, actually, I didn't know what it meant either. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, this is what I was thinking. This is a technique I use every now and then for a softer section or let's see, what does this sound like? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Where are you from? Random jam. So, most jams are a bit random, aren't they? Or I mean, in music term. At least. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I wanted to do. I'm gonna show you here. So I'm just gonna. So it goes from high pitch to low pitch, then a little bit higher, and then low pitch. Ooh, I'm gonna not have that one. And then I'm also gonna do volume. So I want to show you what this sounds like. Oh, hey Kevin. Good day. So right now it sounds like this. So it's all I'm doing here is I'm taking like a lot of high pitch notes in a row and making them go from high to low. And then what I can do to make it sound more like a wave is I just lower the volume for all of them like this. And it will have a little bit more movement. So it will sound like this. And then I'll do the same here. And if I also add this to the right, oh yeah, I had it here. Now it will, it can sound really interesting. But before I do that, I'm gonna copy paste this and do it here. I'm from Florida, but right now I'm doing my technical training in Mississippi to get to do weather job, where I will hopefully get stationed in Japan. Nice. So you want to come to Japan? Yeah, that sounds cool, man. Ultimately, through the Air Force decides where I get stationed. So I'm just gonna try and copy paste this and Now this can sound cool because now first it goes on the left and then it will come on the right. So let's see what this sounds like. So that's kind of interesting. So let's see, what does this sound like in the context. So if I do try composing, what's a good place to start or use? For example, if you have a Macintosh, then you have a free software on the Macintosh from the start, which is called GarageBand. That's a good way to start. I mean, I am not necessarily explaining that much details of how to use the software and how the basic things work, but I am sure that there are many like basic instruction videos on whatever software you start using, and they can give you some tips. It's like, it depends also on what you want to make. Because if you want to make a song like if you want to make melodies, then you have to come up with a melody. But coming up with a melody does not have to be that difficult either. Sometimes I come up with a melody that I don't necessarily think is special or anything. I just say, okay, this is a melody. And then instead of thinking I need to come up with a better melody, I just say, I'll focus on the other stuff. I'll focus on a beat, like learning how to make a beat. And there are many ways you can make a beat. That's a fun thing to explore, because it's not that difficult learning about some simple beats. If you want to make a beat, there are 3 components usually that you need. So, and I can explain this quickly here. Let me see here. So you need 3 parts to make a beat, generally speaking. It is kick, snare, and hi-hat. Now, if you want to make, for example, a rock, doesn't matter. Okay, that sounds good. So the lines that you see here, like this is, you can count them as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it starts over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a normal rock beat would be the kick is on the 1 and the snare is on the 3. Doesn't matter what the... Yeah, let's say this is the snare sound. And this is the kick sound. So kick is the low, like heavy sound. And the snare is this. Oh, I should do this with my mouth. So the kick is the... And the snare is the... And the hi-hat is the... So in this case, it will sound like this. The hi-hat will be on all 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The kick is on the 1 and the snare is on the 3. And if you do this, it becomes like this. So that's one basic pattern. Now you can do different versions of this. You can do, for example, if you're into ska, then the snare is always on the 2 and the 4. So 1, 2, and the kick is on the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and it sounds like this. But the hi-hat would be faster, would be twice per beat, like this. Or actually, it would be off. So it would, if we count this as 8 instead of 4, then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it would be 1, 2, the hi-hat is on the 2, and the snare is on the 3, the hi-hat is on the 4. So it's always between the snare and the kick. So, like this. So, I mean, depending on the genre you want to make, you just need to memorize what is the beat pattern for this genre. And just by memorizing this, now you have the beat covered of the song. Then you can go on to learn, okay, what is a normal pattern for the bass of a song? And what is a normal pattern for chords of a song? Or what is a normal pattern for something else? So you can definitely learn about this kind of stuff many places on YouTube, I think. I think what I just explained makes some kind of sense. I mean, you can make all kinds of versions of this too. Like I can do, the kick can be, instead of it being here on the 3, it can be like 1 before here, and it will sound like this. So that's kind of cool. And you can do that twice, and it will sound like this. So, you know, exploring with different patterns like this is one way to start. And just learning about the basic patterns of beats out there. One beat, for example, that I didn't know for a long time is like a bossa nova, or like samba bossa nova. And bossa nova, I can try to do it here and see. Bossa nova is like the kick is down, da down, da down, da down. Oh, okay. This is too fast. Sorry. I need to do it like this. Yes. Hold on. Yes. Yeah. So now it sounds like this without snare. This is just hi-hat and kick. And if I add snare, it will sound like find a yeah, let's have this as a snare. 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun, ka, dun, dun, ka. Yeah, that's yeah, this is the pattern for bossa nova, or one pattern at least. And I didn't know this before. I actually asked a drummer about it, like, can you show me how you play bossa nova? And then I learned it from her, and then I practiced it myself, and then I started using it in some songs. It's a nice beat. Yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Maybe I'll put this section in like a separate highlight video or something about how to make a simple beat. Would that be interesting? Yeah. No problem. You know what? I'm gonna get some tea. I'll be back in 20 seconds. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what I was doing here. I was doing this crazy noise stuff. Let's see. Oh. It's raining today here in Japan. It's cold and raining. So that's just the way it is. I'm not a big fan, but it's okay. So doing the noise, I'm trying to make it like into a delay effect here. Don't know if it's gonna sound good, but maybe it will. So it's worth giving it a try. By the way, these days I've been playing the game Children of Morta. That's my favorite game right now. It's really fun. What games are you playing? Another game, I was talking to my friend about this yesterday. Wait, was this yesterday? Well, I don't remember when this was, but I was saying like, oh, I want to... Or he said he was going to get Hades. And I said, yeah, I'm going to get it too. Or I want to get it too. But then I realized I had already actually bought it on Steam. I just hadn't started playing it yet because I was playing some other games. Children of Morta is a game where you're a family of like warriors. And there's like a dad and a daughter, 2 sons, an uncle, the mother, but she doesn't fight because she's pregnant. But then everyone has different abilities, and you take turns in going into a dungeon with each one of them and fight against spiders and stuff. Then you gain, you level up and you gain new abilities. But it's this kind of roguelike game where you do a run and then usually you die because it's too difficult, but it doesn't mean like it's the end of the game. It just means you will keep whatever level you gained, and you'll get some gold for that you gained during the run, and then you just do another run after it. So you try to make the runs as long as possible, basically. And it's a fun multiplayer game too, and it's all random. Like it's each map is always different, or stage. They have similar elements, but no map look the same. So it's like Diablo in that sense. Okay, let's listen to this. Yeah, that was actually perfect. So it's nice, but now this needs to be a lot louder. And yeah. It's too... It needs to be louder and needs to be longer too. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I hope it works though. I have an idea. Oh, okay, that's right. I have an idea, but before I do this idea, I'm gonna just fix this a little bit. Probably something like this. And something like this. Okay, there we go. Now probably will. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so another thing that I can use in this case, so I don't always, I try to not use this too much because it takes a lot of CPU. Let's hope Cubase doesn't crash. Rise and hit. Yes. These ones sound great. Or some of them do. Not all of them, but. So these are like what I was talking about before, reverse cymbals. But they are much more. I don't know. There is much more to them. So if I. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, like these kind of things. Soft swoosh. Yeah, they're often called swoosh. That didn't sound very different, did it? Oh, wait, that's because it does this, yes. So, so if I want to change, I can do this, and then I would move. Wait, it doesn't. It sounds the same every time. Oh, huh? Oh, I understand. Oh, I didn't realize it works like this. But it doesn't sound any different. Oh yes, it does. Okay. am I? Just seems like it sounds the same every time. Okay, I have to change it up here, I guess. Oops. Okay, so let's do this instead. There you go. Now it sounds completely different. So normally you could get these kind of sound effects in sample packs, I guess. But the good thing with using this software is you can actually adjust like the rise time and like how it adjusts to the song's beat. So that's pretty good. See, so this is one I like. I'm gonna try to use this one here and see if it works. Sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't because all the other sounds are like chip sounds and it sort of stands out. Okay. So it was faster than I thought. Large part. Yes. So if I would make this louder, and if I remove this, you can hear it more clearly. Yeah, it just adds this little that whoosh effect, which is kind of nice. Because it sounds like now you start a new section. And then together with the noise, what does it sound like? So that's pretty nice. Now what I would do is I'll do that after the stream is over. Usually these ones tend to take a lot of CPU, so I just export it and put in the audio file only because it takes less CPU. It's easier for the computer to run it. And then I'll mute this track. I'll keep it down here and I'll call it swoosh SFX. By the way, in Cubase at least, and maybe in other softwares too, sometimes you have these libraries where you have these kind of sound effects. I can show it to you now, actually. I'm just going to rename this one to swoosh. No. Let's see. Oop. I haven't been using it that much, but you have these loops and samples. You have a lot of stuff. You can just get EDM toolbox, blah blah blah, stuff and stuff. But there's a lot of, it's just an easy way to get something that you might be able to use. So let's say if I search swoosh, okay, I didn't get anything. But if I search reverse, okay, I get something here. Reverse it. Doesn't, but let's say then I can just drag it and drop it here and it will show up. Probably gonna be loud, so I'll lower the volume. And I'll get a reverse symbol of some sort here. Exactly. This can be used for a lot of stuff. Actually, I mean, I could try to use it here. So I would adjust it a little bit. And probably because I don't have an actual... I'll do a little bit extra. Oh, I don't need to do this. I'll see, what does this sound like? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, yes, here we go. It worked. I can make the audio file, change the volume of the audio file. This is like 0 volume, and this is the actual volume of the file, and I can change how it changes over time. So it'll become more, lower volume in the beginning, and then it suddenly changes up. Woke up late. I'm glad to hear that, or I'm not sure what to respond. I'm gonna add a just let's see, can I do this? Do I have some wait, how do I do this again? Never mind. I'll just add delay, I guess. I'll add a delay. Let's give this a try. What does this sound like? Ah, yeah. This, for some reason, it doesn't do a stereo delay if it's a mono track. That's too bad. Just do a mono delay then. All right. That sounds okay. Well, this is just seeing, using something that is not a software, just using whatever sample that I could get from Cubase and see if it works, or have the same effect as the swoosh sound effect I made. It's not exactly the same, but it has the same function. Yeah, so it adds something. Maybe I'll keep this. It's a little bit loud. Probably don't need this sound. It sounds strange. I'm trying. It sounds okay. Hey Prince, I know it's completely different type of music, but have you ever heard any of the music from Splatoon? I have played Splatoon, but I've only played it a couple of times and I don't remember the music actually. Is it good? Hmm. See, there's something else I want to do here. I wonder what it would sound like if I used exactly the same thing here. Yep, okay. Yeah, see, this is something that is, it was a very simple thing I added, but just adding this here, just, yeah, I mean, it works. Sometimes it's okay to reuse stuff. It sounds pretty natural. Now this beat is not ideal. And we can do something more about the melodies. Something else. Do something more interesting here. Splatoon does a great job of incorporating different styles of music in the game. Very great. Just listen to it if you're in need of inspiration for like art and stuff. Hope you're having a good night, by the way. Sounds amazing. Yes, I'm having a good morning. It's 11:20 here, almost noon in Japan. I guess it's evening for you in Florida. Or are you in Florida now? Yeah, it would make sense if it's evening in Florida. But yeah, sure. I'll check out the Splatoon. Mississippi. I'm not sure where Mississippi is, but maybe it's a different time zone. Probably something I should do here is just if I do this, then it will sound more electronic or oh. It's hard to hear what's going on. We have all this stuff. Maybe if I did this. Splatoon has a made-up language for the lyrics in the music, like Animal Crossing. Well, just how Florida are you, fellow Floridian? Florida enough to move to Japan. Well, I guess that makes you Floridian. Yeah, that's how you say it. Okay, let's hear what it sounds like with bass. Ah, yeah. Yeah, this sounds not very aggressive. So this sounds way more. Now this makes you want to dance. Yeah. Then you add the makes me want to both dance and fight while being stylish the whole time. That's the way to do it. Got a J-pop moving the root up a half-step chord. Well, it wouldn't be a Robotprins song without that. Actually, I don't know where I'm doing that, but I'm doing it somewhere. Yeah, Mike and I was talking about this sometime. He says, "Oh, this is this J-pop thing that I keep hearing everywhere," and yeah, but I always forget what it is. But apparently, I'm doing it a lot, which is cool. I mean, yeah, this sounds very just easy to listen to. That's how I would. Like, you can listen to it, you can dance to it, and you can move about. Don't like this one. I like the first one. It's pretty nice. This. So let's see. Can I do something with this to just make it a little bit less? Let's use an EQ thing, just a normal EQ. Which one is the normal one? Studio EQ, I guess. Like, let's just do something like, wait, shelf one, cut. Yeah, this is the one. But even here, yeah. Just get rid of some of the low stuff. Maybe I should listen to it while I adjust it. Oh yeah, it's being selected. 55. 71. So. Oops, that's not it. Yeah, this is probably just have some kind of thing going up there so it doesn't disturb the bass. It's hard to see here. Yeah. Maybe I can add some kind of chord thing. Something like that. So maybe I'll have the beat and the bass, and then I'll use these two plucks to do some kind of chord thing. So the question is, do I want this to be like, do I want this to be lower or higher than this arpeggio? I can test both ways. Maybe I'll test with just 2 notes to start off with and see how that sounds like. Yeah. But that's gonna sound... Maybe I can have 2 notes down here and then... Nah, that's... I should do more full chords. Sounds a bit... Should I? Yeah. That's maybe too much. Oh, maybe this is what I should do, the whole thing. This sounds so, I don't know, 80s demo synth. Da, 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 da. All right. Let's see. What does this sound like with this? I'm not sure if this is the pattern. But it's kind of fun, I suppose. There's probably something to do, something to change with it, but I don't know what to change. Anyway, let's listen to what I made so far today, or what I like changed so far today. So definitely too loud, that's for sure, but so it's probably not this pattern. There's probably a better pattern. There's some, if I change it in some way, it probably can like fit in with the groove a little bit better. But that will be for another time. I will finish here for today. Okay, let's listen to it from the beginning. Here we go. Okay, guys. So, yes, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I was just thinking, what does this look like? This looks like some kind of monster or something. Yeah, maybe this is the eye. These are like big teeth or something. These are ears. Always try to make something out of this window here. Last time it was just PI, but different this time. Okay, sounds amazing as always, my man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, this is turning out pretty cool. A little bit different from what I would normally make, but I'm enjoying it. So Marlo, if you have a melody you want to send to me, I'll show it to everyone next time, and then I'll see how I can use it in this song. I can probably put it in somewhere. It's always nice with a little challenge. Oh yeah, and there's this part. Yeah. It's a pretty cool thing I did, so I want to incorporate it somehow. Anyhow, all right, this is the finish of today's stream. See you again on Wednesday, and I'll probably start it 1 hour earlier than I usually will. All right, see you then. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.